Hey guys, today's video is going to be how to make a bracelet holder. Cheap and easy, and if you don't have the materials already, it shouldn't cost you very much. So, here are the things you will need. Scissors, an empty CD holder, a kitchen towel tube or 2 toilet roll tubes stuck together, some sticky tape, some glue, your bracelets, a piece of material, any colour you choose, or some tissue paper, any colour of your choice. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is move everything out the way for a minute. Lots of bracelets to fit on, so it's good. Right, first thing you're going to do is get your CD holder and your toilet tube or kitchen roll tube and carefully place it over the middle bit of the CD holder, and try and sort of get it even so you know where the hole needs to go. So when you've got that, if you hold where the hole has to go, in a minute, shush, sorry, it's my dog. Hold where the hole has to go. If you find this easier, get a pencil and mark it, but I can do it just as easy doing this. Pick up your scissors, and this part's the bit where you have to be quite careful. Where you think the hole needs to go, just that. But you only want this hole to go through the first bit. You don't want it to come through this side as well. Don't know if you can see this, but you don't want it to come through this side. Just go through here. Now obviously it needs to be big enough to fit on the CD wrap but not go all the way down. So I'm just going to carefully cut it around. And this is a really cheap and easy craft, like I said. You may want to get help with an adult doing the cutting, but it's easy enough really. Okay, so it is sort of trial and error trying to get the hole the right size. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do this, and I thought it was a good idea. So right, once that's on, you don't want it to go all the way down like that. You want it to stay at the top, like that. So it's just like resting. Right, so that's good. So once you've got to that stage where you know that it definitely fits and it will be stable, you can take it off and put your CD holder to one side. Now you're going to choose your sheet of tissue paper or your material. If you're using material, make sure that it's the right size, and you just want to cover up. You'll probably have to put the hole through the material as well, so if it's material that you wanted to use again, I probably really wouldn't use it, because you're going to have to poke a hole through it again where the hole is. But you just carefully wrap it up like that, poke your hole in, maybe cut these sides off or tuck them in like so, and then cut your hole through the material, and that would be like how it goes onto your CD holder, or it might actually go through the material. It won't really, but you'd have to cut a hole through the material. Or if you're going to use tissue paper, you would just do pretty much the same thing. I'll take an example from this yellow tissue paper here. Get your tissue paper. You might want to do a couple of layers because it might scratch easily when you're maybe in a rush to get your bracelets off or something. And then you just do the same thing, really stick that into the middle. So I'm going to do this, and I think yellow is a pretty colour, so I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use purple because it goes with my room. My room is purple, but obviously you can use any colour you want. You can always use old wrapping paper or wallpaper that you've got lying around. You know, anything really is acceptable. And if you just want to take a little piece of sellotape, sticky tape, and you just, oh, I hate finding the end of sticky tape. Bear with me for a moment. Right, so if you just want to take, one moment, be back in a minute. Right, real sorry about that. My grandma was on the phone. Just had to go for a few minutes. Right, so once you've wrapped up your toilet roll, you don't want there to be like places that you can pinch. You want it to be really tight. So if you find it easier, cut a small piece of tape, and from the first bit that you put down, just stick it down, because obviously it's going to get covered up again. like that, and then it keeps it quite, you can manage to be able to keep it tight then without worrying about it coming undone. Then obviously you don't want this tape to show too much, so I would use literally a little tiny piece like that, if you can see that, like a little bit like that, and I would just stick it down on here. You could go across or horizontally or vertically, but I'm just going to do it like that. And then you can either cut the ends off, or you can just squish them inside. I think it looks just as good if you squish them inside, because you're not really going to use them anyway. So yeah, I think that's good. And then if you find your hole, can you feel it? If you just stab, good, and then you can just place it over there like so, and then you can put all of your bracelets on. So if you have obviously big bracelets like these ones of mine, my bangles, that don't really fit the CD holder, that's fine, because I'm sure you'll find some other thing to do with them. Or the other ones that do fit, like, I don't really think I have any. Like the elasticated ones, obviously will just go around like a rubber band. They're good. And you can also use, obviously if there's like important bits on the bracelet, like the little charms on the charm bracelet, I want to keep them at the top so they don't get broken. Like this shell bracelet here. So I think I might put some chunky ones at the end and then some of the ones in the middle. So I've got like this friendship bracelet with my name on. I'm just gonna like tie it right up so it's nice and tight. And like do the same thing with that one. So yeah, you just keep putting your bracelets on. And this is a really good thing as well. Oh, and when you have these sort of long ones that go around your arm, I'm just going to do it as if I'd be putting it on my arm. One section, the second bit, and the third bit. And these are so easy to use because you're not wasting, because then you're not wasting the toilet tube. And like I say, if you don't have a kitchen towel tube, which is what this is, you can always put two little toilet tubes together, which I find just as easy because there's still going to be sellotape on it anyway. And if you don't have material, just use tissue paper. It looks just as good, it really does. So you might want the elasticated ones near the end so that you can keep your bracelets on. Obviously this is quite annoying when there's like a bracelet in the middle that you really want, so I would probably try and put the ones that you don't use that often in the middle, the ones that you use the most on the end, so you can quickly like take it off and go without having to worry about like how long it's going to take you and everything, which is good. Like these ones with the little clasps, I'm just going to put it on the shortest one so that hopefully it'll stay. And I can also use my wristbands as well, which I think is really cool. Unfortunately bangles don't really fit, but I'm just going to put one in there. I think I'll just leave those separate actually. So yeah, and here is my complete bracelet holder. So please comment if you have any questions, subscribe if you want to for more crafts and things like this again, and if there's any other videos that you want me to make, just comment below box. Excuse me, and thumbs up this video. Thanks, bye.